Traveling south from Kailua village, you'll find the quaint little town of Kainaliu village, a town whose history can be traced back to the early coffee farming days of Kona, where immigrants looking for a new start came to plant the seeds of their future. Once settled in, the people living here needed a place to buy their groceries and farming supplies. This was the beginning of Kainaliu village. The early Hawaiians had specific names for each district that they lived in. To them, Kainaliu was a spot along the coastline.
You have the Kekivaha Point protruding out on the left-hand side as you look out to sea. You come in and then you get the swing of the bay. That's Kainaliu.
Uncle Billy is a respected elder and historian who says the coastal area is Kainaliu. This town should be called Honuaʻino Village. Not many knew of Honuaʻino. Many did know Kainaliu, so by word of mouth the name carried over into the district. Despite being named incorrectly, Kainaliu town prospered and it quickly became the hub of South Kona, sprouting gas stations, clothing shops, and more.
Every village, you notice, would have a shoemaker, a tailor shop, and where the old Ben Franklin used to be, Nakamoto family had a sewing shop across the street there. The Masuda family, right near where the bar is, had a watchmaker. You could buy anything, tools, sweatshirts. That's what I miss, are the good old-fashioned sweatshirts that we used to buy. Ahina jackets, the denim jackets, all those, today of course as you go into fancy stuff like Levi's and all that stuff. But they had practical stuff for us working people.
People living and working in the village. In 1948, the town suffered a devastating fire.
I was bowling that night, and I was courting Bertha at the time. I just finished a telephone call. I ran to the post office to get my mail. When I came back, I saw this damn fire going up behind Oshima's barber shop. Sam Liao owned that property where the bowling alley is. So he had a water tank, so we load that thing up, and that was how we filled the buckets and everything to fight the fire. Although Kimura's store he just got scalded, he rebuilt after the fire. Oshima's rebuilt. Oshima Dry Goods is where the Yonozaki Hotel used to be. And where Oshima's parking lot was what we had in the village in the old days was Okazawa Hall. Was a place where they showed silent movies and had Japanese shibais.
And it was in Okazawa Hall that Uncle Billy contracted scarlet fever and was bedridden for 6 months. And if the fire wasn't enough, along came the floods.
We were there and we were all talking, 1963, and we were all talking, having the meeting. We all had to get up and wade through then everybody started tacking little pieces of lumber and put a slab of plyboard in with rubber underneath to block the water from rubber tire. Oh, shoot.
But as always, Kainaliu cleaned up and continued to grow. The arrival of Ben Franklin's stores marked a new beginning.
When Keo Kamitake came into Kona in the 1950s, he started the Ben Franklin store. And, that was kind of the drawing card in Kainaliu.
For Uncle Billy, Kainaliu town reminds him of a time when life was simpler.
You think then, back those days, you trusted everybody. You never locked your house, nothing. We had no crime.
Today in town, you'll find specialty coffee, art galleries, business offices, Kimura's fabrics, and of course, Oshima's. So when you have the chance, browse through this town that was built on trust, built by the sweat of farmers, built by those who had dreams. Its name is Honuaʻino Village, but you can call it Kainaliu Town.